Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ummahatul Izza, a student at the Islamic Institute of Nahdlatul Ulama Temanggung, with student number 112 course 1014 from the Islamic Family Law Department, 5th semester. I will read out the result of my writing about the high grade of early marriage in the Temanggung Regency. Adolescence is a time of searching for identity in order to prepare provision for navigating to the wheels of the future journey. A period when the power of imitation and imagination grows rapidly towards personal maturity. Judging from conditions like this, it is very risky for teenagers when they are not directed properly and correctly. In family education, the social environment as well as scientific knowledge determines success in responding to global conditions that have become such. Its existence must be prepared carefully. In general, the level of family disharmony today shows a fairly high gravity, although this does not necessarily depend on a person's level of physical maturity. There are many things that factor into household harmony. The economy, psychology of people, and community culture need to be prepared carefully. The rise in cases of domestic violence and divorce nowadays shows that in some areas there is something wrong in managing culture in community life. We cannot deny that the findings of the series of events are part of pluriportrait of life in society. In the Temanggung Regency, there are many phenomena that disturb the consciousness of the community. The phenomenon of early marriage cases in the Temanggung Regency is still relatively high compared to other regions. In the Republic of Indonesia marriage law, the requirement is to be able to enter into a marriage when the age limit has reached 60 years for women and 24 years for men. Even though the law says things like that, if you look at it from the perspective of other fields, it has not yet reached the ideal realm. According to medical science, a person's mature age is when they reach the age of 24 women and 25 years for men. The reproductive organs have developed perfectly so that they can reduce the failure rate in carrying and household activities. Many cases are the result of early marriage. The incidence of domestic violence and divorce is ranked first in Temanggung district as one of the impacts of early marriage. Apart from that, infidelity is also the next derivative or is at number 2. Adolescents' relationship needs to always be surprised by those close to us to reduce the risk of deviant social patterns. In this context, parents to provide appropriate supervision in accordance with the child's mental development. Individualistic culture is starting to penetrate strongly in rural areas, which has a big impact in the feeling of ignorance towards the environment that occurs. That reluctance to participate in monitoring is what feeds the proliferation of social interactions that are not in accordance with existing norms. For this reason, it is hoped that the culture of mutual giving and receiving will continue to be maintained in society whose problems are increasingly complex. Society must be aware that the source of the social problems that arise today start from the small family. So the strengthening of family existence need to be increased through various kinds of events. recitation forums, provision of scientific knowledge about family education, and discussion on other themes of family education need to be cultivated and or commonplace in this diverse society so that an understanding of the importance of family values are. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.